Luke 9:44 through 46. Listen carefully to what I am about to tell you. The Son of Man is going to be delivered into the hands of men. But they did not understand what this meant. It was hidden from them, so they did not grasp it, and they were afraid to ask him about it. An argument started among the disciples as to which of them would be greatest. How would you react to something like this? Imagine that you have four kids. You discover that you have terminal cancer. So you sit your family down and drop the news. I have terminal cancer. I have 6 months to live. Imagine how it would feel to have them immediately ask, which one of us is your favorite? The disciples were afraid to ask Jesus about what he had just said, right? I brought this up yesterday. It is obvious why they would be reluctant to ask any questions after a statement like this, because Jesus had just called them perverse and faithless for not being able to drive out a demon from a young boy. At the beginning of Luke 9, Jesus sends out the 12 to heal people and drive out demons. The disciples do not yet know why this is happening, but clearly Jesus is doing this to ready his disciples for his pending departure. We do not know the result of the sending out of the 12, but we do see evidence in this chapter that whatever progress was made was either not enough or short-lived. Jesus dared the disciples to feed the 5,000, but they did not and left it to him to do. There is a bright spot when Peter declares that Jesus as God's Messiah, but Jesus tries to explain that he will be killed, and that does not appear to stick. Jesus takes Peter, James, and John to a mountain and they nap while he talks with Moses and Elijah. And the recently erudite Peter turns into a dunce and starts spouting gibberish in response. Then Jesus has to heal this man's son, whom the disciples could not heal. Jesus tries to explain that he will be killed, and the disciples are silent. Instead, the disciples argue among themselves about who is the greatest. A bunch of dunderheads thinking they're crushing it when all they're doing is crapping on the patio. We've just seen Jesus with some harsh words for these disciples. We'll see tomorrow how Jesus responds.